Hello everyone, welcome to a brief introduction to IEEEXtreme and WIE HACK613. So about me, I'm Raghunath Anbarasu. I'm doing my master's in electrical and computer with specialization in data science at Carleton University, and I have been the webmaster for IEEE Ottawa for the past year. And right now I am serving as the IEEEXtreme 14.0 section lead for Ottawa section. And about IEEE, IEEE is a part of IEEE Ottawa is a part of IEEE, IEEE, which is a global network that connects nearly 20,000 members all around the world, and nearly 100 countries all around the world. So it is dedicated to promote women engineers and scientists and inspire girls to follow their academic interest and careers in STEM. And brief intro about the IEEEXtreme event. So the IEEEXtreme event is conducted throughout the world. It is one of the premier programming competitions conducted by IEEEXtreme, and it is a 24-hour event, so one-day event. And the IEEEXtreme is open to all university graduate students and undergrad students also, and the students must have an active IEEE membership. The competition is hosted virtually, and that is conducted simultaneously around the world. And it is also proctored by the local IEEE professional members and supported by the local IEEE student branch. So what makes IEEEXtreme unique is that the IEEEXtreme is one of the largest competitive programming events, and last year around 9,500 participants were participating in IEEEXtreme 13.0, and the aim of IEEEXtreme is to be open to all college students and they who wish to join IEEE to compete and from any location. And the IEEEXtreme is supported by volunteers, and one of the most exemplary volunteers are there for IEEEXtreme around the world. And a quick brief history about the IEEEXtreme is that it started in 2006 with less than 44 teams, and last year in the 2019 event we had around 4,100 teams altogether around the world. And there has been constant growth which has been observed throughout the year. And last year there was a huge spike among the teams. We had nearly double the amount of teams registering for the event, and we also expect the same amount of registrants for this event also. So the IEEEXtreme last year it had nearly 9,500 students and 900 proctors, and there were around 809 universities altogether from 73 countries participating in IEEEXtreme 13.0. The winners of the IEEEXtreme were, the first place was from United States, the University of Illinois, and the second place was from Massachusetts Institute of Technology at the United States, and the third place was from Thailand. And most of the time the winners for the IEEEXtreme were from the North American region, and this year we hope to have some winners from region 7, which is Canada. And eligibility for students to participate is the students need they need an active IEEE membership, student membership, and they can be graduate students or undergraduate students, but they need an active IEEE membership to participate in the event. and there is no restriction in the stream, so any student from any streams can participate in the event. Computer science, electronics, IT, any stream can participate in the event. And for proctors, proctors need IEEE professional membership. They can be from any professional, regular, senior, life member, or membership grade. So any professional membership is good, and they need to be available for their team throughout the event. That is a 24-hour throughout the event. Proctors can be from different teams. They need not to be from the same university or same college. Proctors can be from different places. So but a student or a graduate student cannot be proctor. So proctors should be professional members of IEEE. And for volunteers, for the IEEEXtreme, volunteers need IEEE membership, and they can be from any student branch. They can be any ambassador from any branch. So for the judges, there is no need for IEEE membership. The judges are mostly from industry or academia. And the team composition is like a team can consist of maximum of 3 student members, so it can be graduate students or normal undergrad students, but there is a restriction on the number of graduate students alone, so a team can contain a maximum of 2 graduate student members. And there is a need for a proctor. Every team should contain one proctor. That is mandatory. And a proctor can serve maximum for 8 teams. So yeah. So the main task of the team is to solve problems that are given in the event, and they need to submit the solved problems. So what are the benefits of IEEEXtreme is that for students it is actually a huge opportunity, that it is a huge exposure to the global network and to the global programming community. So they will also receive team rankings in an international level, which is always good for their CV and their career. And it is good to for them, and it helps them to develop personal confidence and programming skills. And also it is fun to participate in a competitive coding event. For proctors, it is a global exposure, and it is a good opportunity for them to have to connect with different IEEE members all over the world, and they have the benefit of proctoring. They get the benefit of leadership, leading a team, and they also have some complimentary prizes for best proctors. And for volunteers, it is a good exposure and good networking event for them. They can connect with their local branch. They can connect with the other universities and college IEEE members, and they can improve their network. The prices for IEEEXtreme, the first prize is full paid trip to any IEEE conference, and $10,000 US per team. And the second place is a cash award of $400 for per member of the team, and the third place is like $300 dollars for the member. And from 4th to 10th place you have other complimentary prizes, and also the top 100 teams get complimentary gift bundle, and also proctors get a complimentary gift card for proctoring. And for the practice, so IEEEXtreme, since it is conducted online, so we have our official partner CS Academy, which hosts the event every year, and they have the previous year questions available for practice in the CS Academy, and it is open for all students to log in to CS Academy, create an account, and start practicing. So this is an example of the task in IEEEXtreme. So you'll have a statement, the question, and the standard input and outputs that needs to be there for given for the question, and the constraints and the sample input and output given. So you have your preference of a language. There are a huge list of languages, programming languages that you can use in the event, and you can submit your code to the platform, and you can run sample inputs, and also you can run the test cases and submit the code. Some of the sponsors of IEEEXtreme are IEEE Student Branch. IEEE is an official outreach partner for the IEEEXtreme, and the CS Academy is the platform partner for the IEEEXtreme. So the important dates for registration are like the registrations for this year. IEEEXtreme 14.0 has already been started, and it is ending by the first week of October. So anyone interested in registering can register now, and the competition is held on the 24th of October this year. So yeah, so make a note of the date, and the results will be announced within 45 weeks of the competition. So now about WIE. So WIE HACK613 is the first edition we are conducting with collaboration with CU Hacking, and with partnering with IEEE Carleton University and IEEE Ottawa. So this is going to be held on September 26th of this year. And so WIE HACK is the first ever region level competitive coding event for practice, as a practice for IEEEXtreme. So this event, there is no requirement for any IEEE membership, or there is no requirement for any fees or something for the event. It's all free, and it is fresher friendly, so anyone who is interested to learn more about programming and competitive coding can join the event. So the mentorship we also have a mentorship program to help the participants and train them to compete in competitive programming events. So it is organized by IEEE Ottawa and CU Hacking, which is a programming club in Carleton University Computer Science Department. And the agenda for this year event is it is going to be conducted on 2 days. The first day, on the 26th, the hackathon is going to be conducted from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And there is a opening ceremony at 1 p.m. So you will be having a brief introduction and about the event, and rules for participation, and rules for submission of the task during the opening ceremony. And the prizes will be announced on the 27th at the online webinar, which is going to be held at 1 p.m. on 27th of September. So the participation rules for the IEEE WIE HACK613 is that any student from any university or college can participate. It is just that they need to be available in Ottawa, available for the event, which is going to be conducted in Ottawa time zone. So that is the only thing, and there is no registration charges for the event or for the mentorship, so everything is free, and there is no restriction restriction for a number of teams from each university or college, so there can be many teams joining from each college or university, and there should be a maximum of 3 persons in a team, and 1 mentor will be they're assigned for each team to help them during the mentorship and also during the event. So the event is going to be virtual, and so the event is going to be held, and everyone will be able to access the platform online from their convenience, and encode from their own place. So all the materials for mentorship will be communicated to the participants to their registered email. We have our own Discord server set up for students to join, and already the mentorship has started, and we'll be having a couple more days for registration, and for mentors, anyone who is interested to volunteer and help students to learn code and participate in the event can volunteer as a mentor. 1 mentor can help a maximum of 3 teams. These are some of the resources available for practice, so students can access the links and start practicing. Thank you. Hope to see you in the event.